time ago.
Oh, this is a bad idea. Don't try this at home, boys and girls.
Looks like Kang's fighters have already set up camp.
How is this working? Like we missed something. Ooh, there we go.
That pod is gonna be mine after all.
What does leech do? It heals you. Your shot, like skill leech, you like your burning heals you for a percentage. But that was a breacher that fucked me up there. Point blank, I turned the corner and there he was. I'm more scared of breachers than I am snipers. But weapon leech, your shots heal you. Breachers and melee guys. You may have to run one mod. And if I were to give up one, it'd probably be radical therapy at this point. Maybe personal space. Yeah. My question is, do we want blazing aegis or protection from the flames or mitigation from death? Yeah. So we could easily swap in mitigation from death for personal space. That probably gives us the most armor. Yeah. And it's actually a higher armor piece too. There's that passive 60k armor. Which one? Protection from the flames gives us resistance as well. And that gives us what, 66k armor? Oh, damage absorber. Yeah. That gives us 10% resistance. I don't think I have a firepower one we could swap in that has that.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Demon Zoc. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Cannonball gloves. No, you have not shown me the new look. Is it on the live site now, or is it still in development? Still coding. Just really don't have a whole lot of other options. Yeah, sure. Drop a link. You're jealous of my stash. I mean, this is like what, over 300 hours worth of farming. We just got the Akari chest tonight. You're running a DPS buff build. Yeah, we're playing around with different things right now. We're on the verge of leveling a new character, so we're just kind of goofing off at the moment. Let's see. Not sure where I want to take this at the moment. Don't have a whole lot of options. I think mitigation from death is going to be our only option at the moment. I mean, we have to ADS kill anyway, or wait, for Sharp Eye. There it
Attention,
is.
we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
And Hofix? Hofix? Thank you for the follow. Not sure which of those pronunciations is correct. I'm sure I butchered both of them. All right, let's try this. Let's see. Yep, that's all leveled. So we've got 10% weapon leech by default. Then it's what, another 40% when we pop our skills. Doubles weapon leech. Okay. Okay. Okay, chem plant. Yeah. I'm letting you guys choose which class I play next. And exclamation point poll to take part in that poll. We'll be ending that very soon, likely today. Maybe after this run, I don't know. And let me open that so I don't lose it in any chat, and we'll check it out. Link doesn't work. Whoops. Oh yeah, bud. No sniper. Beautiful. Yeah, I got a 401 error. Seems you don't belong here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Too close. Too close for comfort. Don't like being up close to those guys. And sniper? Where you at? There's the snipers. So many enemies we didn't actually kill back here. Beautiful. Wasn't pretty, but we got it done. So laggy. How long does the life leech get doubled for? Beautiful.
Shira.
4
There's
seconds.
an elevator in this lab.
Facility.
So far, so good.
All I'm missing is some
That's
elevators.
4 seconds of each bullet, giving you 45% leech. Yeah, should have no problems getting gold here. What are you doing? Is he just sitting there whacking it? Toxic lead, a Granado. I'm using the Lucky Jinx with the ultimate toxic rounds and toxic lead mod on the armor. This might be the build. This seems to be working pretty well. Yep, the range is insane as well. That was a delay. Horse shit reach. Fuck your mother. Beautiful.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
What did you do with it?
It's disabled. I'll see if Zahidi can't
Yeah,
take a
the
look at it.
build link is a little
Found a pod down here.
You saved some lives
little
today,
off from
Raider.
what we're doing right at this moment because we've been kind of bullshit testing right now. Yeah, I think this is the build, and the only thing we'd really need to make it even better is Euthanizer. Yeah, when you put Euthanizer on, very, very nasty. Mm-hmm. Yep. We actually got healed more from our weapon leech than our skill leech. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And it could be even better if I had the balls to dismantle the mask. Oh, you dropped a new link, didn't you? There we go. I don't know if you want me to show this on stream or not. Oh, so you're gonna like go full out and make a phone app? Okay. Need to make sure there's no personal data about myself. Okay. So this is what he's come up with. For those of you who don't know, the exclamation point FP calc was created by Bozified here. And he's working on making it even more fleshed out.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Zenzi, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I like it. Really like it. That's for the weapons. That's on the bottom. What, the guides and the tips here? It'll slide up and show you clips of strats, builds, and stuff. Okay. Gotcha. I like it. Looks good. Let's see. Share builds is going to be huge. Yeah, it is. It really is. Need to have people log in with social media or something so I can save the builds. As long as you give people like multiple options of what they can log in with, I think it'll be okay. Hell, give them a Twitch login option. That way the profile's linked to someone's Twitch account and they can find the person who came up with the build there or is using the build. Steam, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that this is the build. And I'll work on updating it after the stream, but the build is the same except for any additional defensive mod here. We went up and got Leeching Force, which allowed us to drop a defensive mod and just have mitigation from death. And the rest is Captain Hunter armor, Death Sentence, Sharp Eye, Captain Hunter, Bullet Kindling, Extra Mag, Ashen Boost, Toxic Lead, Mitigation from Death, Bloodlust, and Radical Therapy, which Radical Therapy will be changed out for Euthanizer once we have that. Sometimes I do need it. Sometimes I do need it. I'm just hesitant to give it up, man. Especially on places like whatchamacallit, Archway. I end up using 2 mags so many times there. I wonder if we can swap out Captain Hunter for something else. It's like we talked about last night. I'm not 100% convinced that it's working properly.
Just seeing worsening versions of complete inhumanity. You've proven that all it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
And we also learned that just straight up Kingslayer, it's good on like humanoid ones. On monster ones, it's kind of iffy on, especially like brood mothers, because it can be so hard to like reliably hit that crit spot. I don't have Kingslayer on at the moment. I think we started out having it on though. We can give it a shot. I just wish it was longer than 6 seconds. But like I said, it's great for humanoid maps. Because you can pretty easily, especially with the combo of Ash Blast and then just headshot. You're reliably getting headshots that way. Other option is stare into the barrel. I mean, we'll try it. We can try it. I mean, in certain scenarios, yeah, I'm surrounded. But I'm thinking of like scenarios where, like the second brood mother on Archway, where we're trying to burn her down as quickly as possible. And she would give us a 10k firepower boost, but yeah, if I don't like try to take her down immediately, yeah, true. Speaking of Archway,
sensed a deep, humming noise reverberating from deep within the forest.
yeah, will be interesting.
Tiago was right.
In the
about
past, I
that
haven't
hum.
liked stare down the barrel,
Teeth are chattering from the vibration. Strange structure.
but maybe
Some
with
kind
this
of
little
switch over there.
change, this setup and combination of mods, maybe I will. Definitely tell a difference in the raw firepower output though. The damage per bullet, you know. What's up, Twisted? How you doing? Can't shoot through a corpse. Better time.
Not weird. The gate opened. An obelisk mechanism in the middle. Could be the way forward.
I'm going to take that as a challenge, boss. You just got home from the casino. How'd you do? The Lucky Jinx is applying the toxic. It comes with ultimate toxic rounds by default. And then I threw Dark Sacrifice on it as well. I was using a 96 some 96k lucky jinx, and then I was fortunate enough to get a god rolled one in the restoration thing. You were up 700. Nice. What was your game of choice? What do you think's happening, Buzz? All right, let's reset our rounds. That way we can open on our wisdom shots from this. Slots, man? You haven't seen a bullet build in the game yet? Oh, you're in for a treat, because that's all I've been doing for the past, I don't know, what, month and a half? Like, I started out with AP Pyro and found that I enjoyed this more. And almost on one mag. Almost. So close. Whoop. We fucked up. I do feel more damage, yeah. Definitely feel the difference. Yep, I think this is it. I keep saying that, and we keep improving it.
There's a storm brewing. I need to hurry. That well, is it triggering the storm?
I only have 2 pieces of the lava lich, so. I'm stuck. Ooh, not good. Yeah, getting stuck in that corner was really bad.
Outrider, there's a storm coming your way.
There's a well here.
That was just bad positioning. Yeah, weapon leech is definitely the main contributor to our survival right now. How did you survive that long? Probably had a lot of armor from mitigation from death. And a lot of things were on fire. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Yeah.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Ah.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I
Ibarasu.
dispatch the welcoming drones?
Nostrova? Oop. There you go. Thank you for the follow, both of you. Asshole. That was a clip moment. If I had survived and pulled off the rest of the expedition, maybe. .238. It's definitely better than our usual with this build. 6.5K people have used it. Nice. Yeah, I vouched for you on Reddit where someone posted the link to it. Not that my word means anything on the world of Reddit.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
And Sam Rodriguez. I'm sure I butchered that as well. Thank you for the follow. I mean, for the most part, I view Reddit as a vile and despicable place. Nothing but trolls,
we are
but
being followed. Shall
there
I
is some
dispatch
useful
the welcoming
information and
drones?
things you can learn there. Wild Winfred, thank you for the follow. I think I got that one right. I am a butcher of names, so. And let's see if we can reset it quickly. Yeah, the basic part of this build is accurate within that link. Yeah. You're gonna have to hold up a little bit. Come on. Ow. Alright. Burn them all. As I was trying to roll away. A little more glass cannon than were. Yeah, it was too long for volcanic. I saw that I had 50 rounds left and I didn't want to start that engagement with 25% less rounds than I normally should have. Well. You live, you die, you learn. And those of you who are new here or just joining us, exclamation point poll, and you get to choose what class I play next, because we are going to be doing that very, very soon. Likely in a matter of less than an hour. Letting you guys decide. And melted. Beautiful. Oh, looks like some more people are voting. It's not 50-50 anymore. Can't shoot through a corpse. So many wasted rounds. Sam Post, thank you for the biddies. Looks like Trickster pulled out ahead at the moment. Oh. A magic bush. It strikes again. You shitting me, man? Just die. The Trickster wins. I'm going to start a new character with Trickster to play along with you. Yeah, it looks like Trickster is 2 votes ahead. Let me refresh it, make sure it's not lagging behind. Yeah, 2 votes ahead. Morning. How you doing, Sam Post? Exclamation point polled. Get your vote in. Beautiful. I think we spent what, about a little over a week on this character. That was included like several days of grinding through the campaign, which we won't be doing this time. We're going to do it on World Tier 1 and just blast through it and get to expeditions. Because I haven't done it that way yet, and I've played through the campaign on max world tier twice now. All right, we should have more than enough time to reset it this time. Doing all right. Doing all right. Why does that seem lower? It's because we don't have Sharp Eye and Stare Down the Barrel activated and all that fun shit. Ah, damn it. Shit, stuck. And get melted. Yeah, I do have some adjustments to it. We have Stare Down the Barrel, and what was the other one we added? Let's see. Stare Down the Barrel, mitigation from death. Yeah. It's very close to what is on the link, but how dare you surround me? Beautiful. Is there any benefit to doing the campaign on max world tier? When you finish the campaign, you'll have higher level gear going into the expedition, so those first few will be a little bit easier because you don't hit, what is it, level 42 gear in expeditions until what, 5 or 6, I think. So you have a little bit of a head start. I think it's 8, maybe. I have the memory of a goldfish, so not the most reliable in that regard. Good night. Shit. Set them all on fire. Yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky. I'm just getting myself in bad scenarios. That's all that is. You can just have someone carry you to CT8 and just be done with it. Yeah. Honestly, you can have someone just take you into their story, kill Yagak at the end of the game, and you're done in like 2 seconds. But I tend to do things solo. Well, normally it's not an issue of me getting swarmed. I'm just getting a little overzealous, you know? Beautiful. See, for me, this is the easiest expedition historically. Although I've been having a lot more luck with chem plant lately. It's just easier to get the crits on the captains on humanoid maps in this build. $225. What's better is shooting in the legs or in the head? I mean, it depends. For humanoids, it's the head. For brood mothers, it's not. It's their armpit. And for alphas, it seems to be more center mass in the chest. Alpha is the mouth. Blocked by the corpse there. What? What? Oof. Excuse you? Rude. Good night. Where'd he go? Stealthy ninja. Radiation flames? Yeah. No thanks. Stuck again. I gotta stop fighting up on the big circle. I gotta stop fighting up there. That's my number one mistake, is fighting up there. Because the last 3 deaths were because I just got stuck between a rock and a hard place. Literally.
Seeing worsening versions of complete inhumanity, but you've proven that all it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
Yeah. Other than euthanizer, I don't know what else we could possibly do here. Other than just swapping our attributes towards close range damage. Which means we don't have to get rid of it doesn't have skill leech on it. That right there. Okay. I'd have some new gloves. I'm not sure. Not sure. That would be interesting, though. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we get on these boots and gloves. Bloodlust. Perfect. Then we can put radical therapy on it. And sadly, not what we wanted. No, I'm not going to do that exploit. Oh yeah, emergency stance is nice, but I don't need another defensive. Mitigation from death is doing its job. Okay. All right. So that brings our close range damage up to 30.1%. So that's 1, 2, 3 pieces that have it. Yeah, no, you know. But I wanted to make sure everyone else knew. I don't do that, nor do I condone it. Okay. So, we could break this down, get more skill each, throw death sentence on the helmet, and throw sharp eye on the gloves. Oh, God. It's just so hard to break this thing down. How do people roll Earthborn AR with different perks? Yeah, at least it's a decent looking helmet. But so is that. So is that. Yep, toxic lead. Mm-hmm. It's going well, going well. God, this hurts. But we have to do it for the build. What's up, Puddin'? Yep, like a band-aid. Sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? The fuck? Oh, there it is. Whew. Okay, okay. Nope, there it is. Death sentence. That's what it is. We can get another 40% weapon leech with Ash Blast, but we don't need it. We don't need it. Yeah, we were using a 96k Lucky Jinx, but we got a God rolled one. You can use something else in the class tree that increases damage. But the thing is, what would we replace in here that wouldn't be a equivalent trade-off in damage? Because we'd get 40% leech, which means we could disable this. But there's not a DPS increase that is equivalent to anything we would mod off of it. What's on the helmet that I just put on? That's the death sentence, which gives us an extra 40% damage when we activate Ash Blast, which is a must for this. And toxic lead. Just not a attainable extra damage that we could really get to. So yeah. So we have even more skill life leech now. Oh yeah, gloves. Thank you. Gotta put sharp eye on them. There we go. Just wondering if there's something else we could, because we don't always have stuff around us. There's times when we don't, but and it's good that we have these boots, because when we get Euthanizer, we could easily swap it in now. So we need pants and gloves that have firepower, skill leech, close range damage. Yep, Ash Blast. What about it? Let's go mountain.
I understand you're looking to collect the pods that came raining down. I spotted one for you, but you're not going to like where it landed. Right up near the peak of the mountain. And God knows what else is up there. With luck, you can reach it before the insurgents do.
Seems Dunham has an insurgent problem on her back porch. What are they doing up here?
That was a mistake. It's all right. We can roll with it. And good night. Sorry. Good night. Oh, we got a straggler. Only just unlocked the drop pod zone. What class are you? My initial out of the box tip is make sure your gear is always leveled up before you push progression to the next tier. Make sure it's always the maximum. And farm at lower levels when you need to. Lower challenge tiers. We're still in our initial magazine here. I've done cooldown. I've done it. Been there, done that.
The way through to the peak is blocked. Must be a way past
Yep,
it.
this is top tree bake easy.
Whoa, crap! I just unleashed a hellhorde out of that tunnel.
Cooldown on Ash Blast is not that long to begin with. You get more damage output overall with close range. Hey, miscellaneous. Come across Outriders have recent ready mixed reviews on sustainability. I mean, kind of depends on what you're looking for. I, like a lot of people, are not happy with the direction the game has gone in recent patches, to the point where I stopped recommending the game to people. The developers seem to break 5 things when they patch 1 thing. So the game itself is fun. It's just a lot of things are broken at the moment. A lot of people look at the game and are trying to like find a replacement for like Destiny or
Looks
Division.
clear.
This game will
Time
never
to
be
head for the
that.
peak.
It wasn't designed to be a game like that. This isn't the Voodoo. This is the Lucky Jinx. I do remember you hurried Impala, which I got wrong the first time, I remember. This is the Lucky Jinx with Dark Sacrifice and Ultimate Toxic Rounds. And I'm using Toxic Lead to replenish my ammo. Dickhead bird.
What happened up there? After killing
Unfortunate.
that horror in the volcano, this shouldn't have been a problem for you. Get back up there and find that pod.
However, how he's maintaining ammo may seem like voodoo. A little bit. Honestly, we might taper back some of our skill leech for cooldown reduction instead. I have no idea, Nostrova. I don't play multiplayer. Well, come the 14th, Subnautica Below Zero will be exiting early access and hitting their full release, so that's what I'll be doing come the 14th. And then on the 25th, we'll be playing Biomutant. So yeah, it's safe to say I'm nearing my current run of Outriders. There's not much left for me to do in the game. And speaking of which, exclamation point poll, you guys are going to choose the next class I play. Which will be very, very soon. Hood looks okay. I just don't know if it's my cup of tea, you know. But as I've said before, I'm not a big fan of games that force you into group gameplay. So that. Who am I going to watch on Outriders? You can watch me play other things. Yeah, Biomutant looks really cool.
We are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Joker Rez, thank you for the follow. You stick to one game? No. I am a variety streamer, so I've just had the Outrider addiction for the past 2 months. Looks like a cross between Nosgoth and For Honor. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate for
Attention,
Hood.
we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
I'm not sure how to pronounce this. We'll call you Pack. Thank you for the follow as well. Oh yeah, I am Puddin'. Yeah, I played some Nosgoth back in the day. Oof. All right, let's let them come to me. Yep, I do have the Ikari set. Got the chess piece earlier tonight. And actually prefer this. Wait, what? Where are you at? Dickhead. Die. Yep, we have the Ikari helm, chest, and legs. Eco, in your opinion, what is a non-mistake build? We're just dicking around, and it's not like we're like hunting for anything at this point. Like, we're nearing the end of our playthrough on our Pyro. There you are. Of your head, shoes, and your arms. Your arms? Yeah, the gloves, you mean? Gotcha, gotcha. I don't have the gloves or the boots.
There's the pod.
I just have the head,
Good
chest,
call,
and
brother.
legs for Kari. And for Lava Lich, I only have the head and boots, I think. I think gloves. No. Gloves and boots is what I have. And legs. Just remember to have the legs. You asshole. Oof. Dickhead. Another dickhead bird. And there went volcanic. All right. Yeah, good thing volcanic's on a short cooldown. True. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. You fucked that up. But exclamation point poll.
Looks like the insurgents.
You guys can vote on what class I play next. Because like I said, we're at the end of our Pyro playthrough. Picture's just ahead. Yeah, looks like it's ahead by 2 votes. What class do you think have the strongest anomaly bullets? Probably, based on what I've heard and seen from other people. Techno. Oh, we got the Akari gloves there. Well, then you should go vote for that, Vinci. I don't choose. Chat chooses. Boz really wants me to play techno. It's the easy mode class. Yeah, that's kind of what the impression I got as well. Actually, a high rolled glove. Too bad it'll never be used.
Most of the time, life on Enoch's just seeing worsening versions of complete inhumanity.
Try a stabilizing variant, Nostrova. Might help you there. With on the LMGs. Yeah, that 40% weapon damage boost is huge. It just melts them. Fortunately, it didn't melt that big dog. Yeah. Let's see, where are we at on the poll? Oh, looks like Trickster's ahead by 1 vote now. Yeah, that was the jinx we were using before we got the god rolled one from the restoration. We already had a god rolled, but well, the stabilized invariant helps with your accuracy. So if you're having accuracy issues, that might help you. Some people swear by the stabilized invariant. Still don't have a lava lich chest piece or helm. Kind of makes me sad. Morning, Sun Streamer. Doing all right. Doing all right. How are you doing? Yeah, console definitely has issues with aiming right now, so. They do have a harder go of it right now. All right. So that's where our poll is at. Yeah, they gave me a god rolled one on top of the 96k one I was already using. So it looks like, unless someone gets a votes in the next couple minutes, we're going to be playing a trickster next! Exclamation point poll. Got the game this weekend. Any tips for working through the end game? Find a build that you like. Keep your gear leveled up, and don't be afraid to experiment with different mods. It's going to be a slow slog of things until you get more and more legendaries in order to have the tier 3 mods. But eventually, you'll get them. A buddy runs Trickster, so I wouldn't mind seeing how you do it to help him. I hate you right now, but it's okay. I got 4 pieces of the Akari chest piece, and I'm working on a firepower build. Yeah, I got the Akari chest piece tonight as well. So I've got the Akari helm, chest, and legs. Outriders ballet fairy. Maybe I will, boss. Take it away and give me a lucky jinx with toxic rounds on it. Yeah. Makes life a lot simpler. Call them the jokesters and clowns of Outriders. Why? Yeah, Euthanizer is what I need to round out this build.
Additional storage capacity received.
Sun Streamer, thank you for the biddies. All right. There's one vote between the two now. It's funny. All right. Yeah, the Cyclone build. Yes, it is a techno-specific drop. Mm-hmm.
Outrider, you gave me the opportunity to be the person I want to be.
It's not up to me, Nostrovo. Not up to me. If that had a better secondary mod. Jesus Christ, we're almost capped on pod resources. All right. That's it for the pyro.